All right. Well, being a Star Wars enjoyer such as myself, and having recently watched some of the movies and kind of wanting to get into the Star Wars universe, I've realized come to the realization that yes, Star Wars can be saved. Now, Star Wars has been under assault for a very long time, ever since about 2014-ish, when Disney took over, George Lucas's most amazing sci-fi universe, this incredible franchise of all this amazing sci-fi university. And then we get, the fucking rays and the fucking acolytes and that. So let's talk about that for a sec. Because yeah, I mean, like, you have Star Wars that has kind of become sort of a shit version of its former self. And I greatly attest to the fact that none of the stuff that is coming out new from Disney really counts for me. It's not really part of my universe of Star Wars. For me, it's like the old games, it's like the old Battlefronts and like the Jedi Academies. These are games that are so near and dear to my heart, like that N64 game, pod racing game, Knights of the Old Republic. But yeah, I mean, the force is still strong with old Star Wars games. They're just so like cherished, you know what I mean? It's such a cherished time from if you're a millennial like me, it's like it's so cherished from your time. And yeah, I mean, these Star Wars adventures are just so grand and so great on many levels. But yeah, like Star Wars is definitely taking the fucking piss lately because I mean, look at the Acolyte. Let's just watch the Acolyte trailer. It's like fucking yeah, the Asian kid. Oh man, it's been taken over by the wokeness, and it's sad because it's actually look at the ratio on this. Similar ratios that we've seen, before. It's just like an overwhelming majority of the population fucking hates this new stuff, and it's because Disney is like a woke propaganda fucking machine, and I feel bad for the Matrix trick Trinity. The way that she was just kind of thrust into this. Amanda Stenberg, who will forever be known as the stupid acolyte woman. But look at the hair. It just doesn't even feel like a Star Wars anymore that they make. And then like you get Ahsoka, who's like they're just member bearing everything, and they're milking it. What they've been doing lately with Star Wars, obviously, is they just milk it. They milk the fucking shit out of it. They absolutely do. There's, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. They've milked this thing to death. But it's still there. Like it's still the original's still good. It's still it's still worth watching. There's no like they haven't killed what is Star Wars. So let's just watch the original trailer. It's classic sci-fi, and it's a classic sci-fi universe of just how interesting and unique it is. It's like it's just like it's on that level of being like the most unique example of a Star Wars. Star Wars is that most unique example of what it is. It does what it does better, and George Lucas is the one who made this for us all. And it's just so sad that people have taken it and picked it apart and made it what they want it to be. Trying to make it all about diversity and stupidity when the originals are just so great. I love the prequels are my favorite. I'm a full-on prequel simp. Back when Mark Hamill was not rattled with the woke mind virus to death, basically. But the originals are really like they're old, but they're good. It's sort of cheesy, but at the same time, it's so great. Just because it takes you away to that galaxy far, far away. But yeah, like the games for me, like look at these my main games, like Outlaws, shit. these Jedi Fallen Orders, I never wanted a Souls-like in space, and I wanted something with so much more adventure than that. And you have the Battlefront games. Force Unleashed was pretty good. The Lego Star Wars, so charming. It's all pretty interesting stuff. Like you get the Battlefront, the old school Battlefronts. It just takes you away. It's such a unique depiction of the future. The old Knights of the Old Republic, or the Old Republic game, and the Knights of the Old Republic game. Great. There used to be a game when I was growing up called Star Wars Galaxies, and that was so cool. Star Wars Galaxies. Let's look this up. It just like let you live in that world. I don't even know if it's up anymore. I kind of wanted to look into it one time. The Old Republic is probably better than it, but Star Wars Galaxies, yeah. It was like so hard to become a Jedi. Oh, it was cool. Oh, there is a revival of it. I should check that out because I'd like to go back to that just to play around and look at that one. It's like just full of people. Yeah, I remember it used to be like so hard to become a Jedi, and it just kind of let you live and take that world. But for me, uh, the game that really does it for me is just like my picturesque version of gaming in Star Wars is Star Wars Jedi Academy. It's so good. It's so good. It's such a good game. Now, it's aged horribly and the combat is still sick. But what happened, and you'll see, I've played this many times on my channel, and there used to be an older one, I forget what the older one is called, but it's been transformed into Galactic Legacy mod, which is like, gives you like everything, and you have to check it out. It's absolute Star Wars heaven in gaming, because you're just allowed to do whatever you want. Tons of maps, tons of mods. Galactic Legacy is sick, and it really gives you like that. It's even got some of the newer stuff, funnily enough. But I mean, that's the thing about like the new stuff is that we have to live with it. It's there. It's not really canon. It's kind of like side fanfic. And yeah, I suppose in a galaxy far, far away, there would be so many different stories that you could have a Rey character. Like, who cares? It's stupid that they tied her to the main story, with all these iconic characters. But I mean, fucking, there's just like in life, there's no always gonna be always cool people. There's sometimes gonna be annoying people. But let's reminisce on some of the greater tales of Star Wars action. Because yeah, I mean, like, you have the originals. You've got, for me, the antithesis of the greatness of Star Wars. Like, just nothing else to me, it like really lives out to that, above that kind of realm, is that you have the prequels. I mean, the prequels are just fucking amazing. Just fucking amazing. Oops, I forgot to get it. I'll try and get rid of this because this doesn't look as good. The prequels are god tier Star Wars. They really are. Uh, yeah, there's not really much more to say about that. The prequels are just so good. They just take you away. They really do take you away. So yeah, prequels good. Original Star Wars, you got original trilogy, prequels. I saw the prequels in theaters as a kid, all three of them. So I mean, I'm part of that legacy. They're so cherished. And when they came out, it was like such an event, man. It's like everything was like had Star Wars themed stuff and all the toys, and everybody was so pumped about it. And then they come out with this fucking garbage lately. That's just like nobody cares about it. Let's see, two. Ahsoka season 2 trailer. 200,000. Oh yeah, okay, wait. Season 2 trailer. Like, there's no way that there's that little views for it. You know, of course they're milking Anakin. It's not like there's no way that there's that little views for it. But I don't know. To me, it just feels like people have gotten their hands on. You know, you got flying whales, and yeah, and then like fucking diverse women and men are, you know, the problem. They look like they have caked makeup, and you got fucking AI Luke Skywalker. And it's like, yeah, if you're gonna member berries it and milk it for money, like that's just what they do. But people don't really care anymore, and I think that they ruined the Star Wars brand. Hey, how's it going? To a point that it's just like kind of shit. It's absolute garbage. But yeah, there'll always be the Star Wars we know and love. That hate that stupid trailer. Hate that stupid trailer. But then Galactic Legacy is fucking sick. That is fucking sick. I'm definitely gonna play some Galactic Legacy today.
The answer is, I regret to inform you that the affluent white female liberals are still at it. Now, you might remember this particular breed of...
Perfect segue, Carl Benjamin. The affluent feminist liberals. That's who destroyed Star Wars. The affluent feminist liberals.